If, as I believe, the measure of a person's values can best be measured by examining the life the person lives, then Judge Ginsburg's values are the very ones that represent the best in America. I am proud to nominate this path-breaking attorney, advocate, and judge to be the 107th Justice to the United States Supreme Court.
President Bill Clinton nominated Ruth Bader Ginsburg to be a justice on the Supreme Court back in June of 1993, and President Clinton joins us this morning. Thank you for joining us, Mr. President. You know, you wrote that when you chose Ruth Bader Ginsburg, you thought she had the potential to be a great justice. Did she turn out to be the justice you imagined, different in any way?
Well, she was only different as I never anticipated she'd become late in her life a cultural icon, and we'd all be doing our exercise routines. But I must say, the more I think about it, the less surprised I am, because in a time where people are so cynical, Ruth Ginsburg symbolizes everything that's best about America, and she was always completely on the level. And people need that. They need to be able to hang on to something that's on the level. I remember, you know, when she came to Arkansas to give a speech for me a couple of years ago, we couldn't fit the people who wanted to come in the library or in the convention center. We had to move to the basketball arena, and 15,000 people came, and almost that many wanted to come. And this was in a very red state, even though the capital city is still Democratic. And she just seemed to be authentic and a person first. And she never disappointed on that.
I remember when you were thinking of choosing her, one of her great selling points was that everybody believed that she would be able to work with justices who had differing points of view. And she of course, did maintain cordial relations, even with the justices like Antonin Scalia, who she differed with on so many issues. But later in her career, she really became known for those dissents.
She did. Well, and you know, then the country became more and more polarized. But she maintained her relationships with Justice Scalia and cordiality with the others, even when she was clearly in deep disagreement with them over a variety of cases. And I think that's important. You know, if we quit talking to each other, it's going to be very difficult to ever knit the country back together again.
Presidential elections haven't generally turned on the issue of the Supreme Court. Is this year different now?
Well, it depends on what happens. I mean, I think it's interesting that Mitch McConnell seems to, he said we had to trust the American people and give the voters a voice in the last Supreme Court selection when President Obama nominated Merrick Garland 10 months before the election. There's never been a rule on that, but there is something to be said for it when the election outcome's in doubt and you're closer and closer to the election. When Abraham Lincoln had a vacancy in early October in 1864, when Justice Roger Taney died, he did not nominate anybody to succeed him until after the election, until he saw whether he won or not, because he thought it was so close, it was appropriate not to. Today, it seems that Senator McConnell has lost his faith in the judgment of the American people and wants to hurry up and put somebody on the court. And the president does too. So their position is do whatever maximizes your power, and if it's totally inconsistent with what you said before, don't worry about it. Ruth Ginsburg was just the reverse. She was on the level, same set of rules for everybody. And so she'd be saying today, just wait till we see what happens in the election and see if people think that we should move the court even further to the right, or as somebody who represents all views and everybody fairly should be given a chance to serve.
Well, President Trump,
I hope that will happen.
As you said, President Trump and Senator McConnell made it pretty clear what they want to do. How should Democrats handle it?
Well, they're going to nominate somebody, and we should see if anybody cares that several people, including some who are up for re-election, are clearly going to violate what they said they believed before. Lindsey Graham has said he wouldn't vote this close to the election, no matter what president was there. Chuck Grassley, Senator Grassley, said the same thing. And of course, you have a number of others who went along with it before, not giving Justice Garland even a hearing, much less a vote. It'll be very interesting to see whether their position could only be justified is, if my party can do it, then I'm for it. If their party can do it, then I'm against it. And if that's the rule of life in America, then who knows what the consequences will be.
Mr. President, thanks very much for your time this morning. Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.